ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. More and more pressure on the ball here. David Villa, Messi, that's a fabulous ball.
Oh my God.
Every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current...
It's Totti!
Totti!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Beckham. Looking for the run.
Oh yeah.
Perfectly measured that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi gets now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through?
Oh my God.
Still goalless at the moment. It's a pretty loose pass. That's headed upfield. Well, that's well spotted. He's having a hit! Oh, what a mistake! Baresi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Roberto Carlos. And it's Beckham. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Here comes the cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cafu.
Well, he
Oh
got
my
rid because he was
God.
under pressure.
Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
He's through and all alone, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here?
They've certainly set out to
Oh my
concentrate
God.
down that left flank. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cambiasso.
Oh no.
That's going to go a long way.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot
And
on.
it's pulled. He gets big. It is.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cafu. Played back to the goalkeeper.
Well, yet another interception.
Oh my God.
And a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he welcomes it in. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Totti! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Roberto Carlos looks for the finish. That comes as a mighty relief. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has gone straight into touch.
Oh my
It's going
God.
to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too up.
Oh, that's ambitious.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Beckham. He's through here. No, again, there's no way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Beckham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shevchenko is flagged offside. Neymar. And they're quick to get it back. This might spell danger. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Roberto Carlos. He won't be happy with that one. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a great ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the runner. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Shevchenko. Beckham. And that could set him on his way. Great shooting chance! Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants...
And Messi! Baresi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko. David Villa. Great chance!
Come on!
Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Ruben Diaz gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Cafu has created one goal already. And that's a superb finish! And that could have been the level.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Corner number 2 then. Header! And he's kept it out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Khan herring after the ball here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a
big chance! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping! Madrid with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Nesta is fouled. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
Come on. Bro.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. And Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's Belletti. Well, that pass isn't the best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter...
Talisca! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Hits one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Talisca. Can he get it through? Belletti. He is through here. He's tried one!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Colo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zaire Emery. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He can run onto that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super find. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass, and it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Some resolute defending there. And that's put... And Messi! Better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Has a look up and drives it forward. Great defending, strong and determined. David Villa. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Belletti.
Belletti.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that is a little undercooked. Cafu. Belletti. Belletti, given the lift of his goal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Talisca. Now it's Torres. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. That's going to go a long way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! He's had a shot! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, man.
And right on half-time, that is telling. There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. It's shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
That's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Madrid leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's a little off target. Now it's Beckham. Beckham! Pedri! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Pedri put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good for
Big
him.
chance! Must be! There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Colo. Belts one. And now in he goes again. Short changes him with it. And now the hit. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Played back in. David Villa. Messi, who's set up 1 goal so far. Guardiola makes the interception. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's through here. Van Balten promptly onto that, and that is that. Talisca. That is good alertness. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Talisca. Can he put it away? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Colo showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort
David Villa. Now the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid get their 4th corner. Colo, and he's let fly. And they're back on the ball again. It's not Pogba. That's a look and place it forward. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. And the finish! Loose ball now, and has another go! This time, surely! Get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. He's got the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward. Van Balten gathers from the goal kick. That's a shade optimistic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well. And
Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And it's Beckham. Cafu does really well to win the ball there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there's the clearance. Beckham. Now, this could be a chance.
Colo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, super fine. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Neymar. That's a foul, no 2 ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
And that is high. Jordi Alba. And it's Messi. David Villa. Big chance! Cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He won't be happy with that one.
Mbappe!
5 minutes to add. Back into the middle. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven...
Wow. Wow.